Hello everyone and welcome to the data facility. As you can see, I finished the walls, added another row of lights which I made rotating the other direction as you guys suggested, and I've gone ahead and set up a couple of these ME storage things using the stuff I've been crafting off camera that we made the automated facility for many moons ago. And I'm just kind of playing with ways to set it up. This is just kind of the little setup I have right now. I was playing with putting items in here, as you can see. This energy tesseract is hooked up to the power system, which is powering the ME controller. The way these ME systems work is you have an ME controller that controls the whole system. You then have these ME pipes. Is that what they're called? Yeah, you have these ME pipes that transfer items around instantaneously, basically like information. These guys hold the hard drives I've been producing, and then this guy here is also hooked up on the system, and he will show the items. This is an ME terminal, and the ME terminal will show the items that is in the ME system. And you can only have one of these controllers on the system. It's kind of like the CPU of a computer. It controls what's going on. And you can see what I have in my system. I have 14 pipes, 8 of those hard drive things, 1 terminal, and I also have 1 import bus. Now this import bus is basically like a pipe, and it sucks items out of this ender chest into the system. So what I want to do is go and here we are. Go and see what exactly, or how well this exactly works. I know I have some extra end bags around here somewhere. Ender chest. Oh wait, there's an ender bag. Okay. So if I come over here, right click. Ooh, I did this backwards. Oh well. That is fine. I am okay with that. I'll just go and right click this chest over here. Also, yeah, I used warded glass up top here so that the light could get in and I wouldn't have any weird void fog down here, which is an issue I was having prior to this. Alright, I didn't put this back. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to base and let's see how well our system works. What would be the easiest way to get a ton of stuff into the... Okay, let's start with something... Okay, so let's start with something basic like wood. Go ahead and break that off. Why were there bones? I don't even understand. Okay, so open the ender pouch, throw those in, and they should get sucked up. Indeed, they do. Okay. So I'm basically just going to have to start breaking the system down here in favor for the system up there. Achievement, getting wood from a barrel. Yeah, it's basically what just happened. Okay, I'll have to see. I might, now that I can pull all the items out of these barrels, I might be able to do something with my basement, diabolical and funny. So we will see how that goes. Now, the one downside of the system I have is that there will be... I'm really not going to be able to... There we go. Okay, the vines are gone. I was just like, why are the vines not gone? There's not really going to be a way to auto-craft Thaumcraft stuff. Thaumcraft is still going to have to be... For the most part, at least, I'll have to think about it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to automate Thaum crafting But we'll see. I'll think about it, and maybe there's some trickery that can be done. I really don't think so, though. But we'll see. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is just hit all of these out and then let them sit on the floor and stand on the pile, and I'll shove them all into the bag. And I love having so much RAM on this server that I don't even have to worry about several hundred stacks of items on the ground. Get on my server level. Okay, so those are all right there. Open this and just start sending all the stacks in. There we go. We got this. Oh, okay. Just Civilag. Hundreds upon hundreds of sandstone stacks. Hey, it's noticeably diminishing. Ooh, right. Have to open this. There we go. Alright. A little bit of lag from this, but that's fine. Small price to be paid for progress. And a couple more stacks, and we're good. And now I'm curious as to how the system is handling that massive overload of items I just dumped into it. Let's take a look right down here. Right, that's not the one. It's over here. Okay. Just pop up the terminal. Yep, you can see I have 8,326 blocks of sandstone at my disposal. And the cool thing is I just grab it out and put it in as if it was like the world's best chest. This is definitely the world's best chest. I loved this so much. I wonder if I can find the hard drive that it's on. Let's see here. It connects here, so it's probably... Yep, there it is. So that one's about full. Wait, no. 6,000 out of 65,000? Okay. So I might be able to fit a majority of my factory in there. Okay, everyone, welcome to my test world. I was playing a long time ago with different power sources and this nuclear power thing and stuff, but we are here today to test something slightly different. I think Applied Energetics has a creative tab. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. So I want to do some testing with crafting CPU. Where is the pattern provider? There we go. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I wanted to test. I'm building the crafting machine right now that Applied Energetics has, and because I want to see how big I have to make it to be able to hold like all the recipes ever. Okay, there we go. So one of these holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 54 items is what it holds. Oops, I broke it. So it holds 54 items, and there are 54, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 66. So I'm going to need approximately 66 of these. So that's length times width times height, and 66 cubed. I'm going to do some math, BRB. Okay, so what I have here is a 5 by 5 a molecular assembler chamber, which gives me 125 pages of crafting goodness. And that's way too much. But I also need to have, what are they, crafting CPUs to make it run faster. So I think this is going to be the ideal size for me, 25 by 25. Let me actually see what goes into making these. Those shouldn't be hard. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Alright, I can do this. Okay, so we're back on the server, and I'm going to take some sandstone just so I can get an idea of what a 5 by 5 looks like in this space. There's the hole. I know how wide. Yeah, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How tall is this bottom floor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So alternatively what I could do I'm trying to think about this. Maybe what I could do is like take up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Interesting. Okay, let me just do the, well, it's not actually 5 by 5, it's 6 by 6 because, or no, 7 by 7, because I want to have 5 spaces in between, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Yeah, that's going to be too tall. So maybe what I can do, I'm just trying to plan this out so that the floor, it doesn't look weird on the floor. So I could do 2, 3. Now I got this. 1. Okay, there we go. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3 usable spaces in between. I'm calling them usable spaces because these corners actually can't hold things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if I do something like this, those right there would be the usable spaces. In fact, for emphasis, let me just take these guys out. Okay, there we go. So these would be the usable spaces, and this is, so per layer there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'd need about 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is how far out I'd have to go. You know, that's really not that monstrous when you think about it. It's pretty reasonably sized. So I could just have it sitting here on this floor, and then have like a little room about it saying like, hey, this is the crafting majig, crafting CPU. Although one thing I am concerned about is the fact that I don't think this glass is going to be able to go all the way up to the top. It would be nice if it did, but I'm not sure if that's a realistic hope. So I'll have to see if there's something in Feed the Beast to get rid of Void Fog. Alternatively, well, I'm not going to be down in this room that often, I keep having problems with these lights going off, which doesn't make sense because I have a chunk loader. I might have to set up some sort of automated process to get this, to get these spinning lights started up when I TP in. But yeah, okay. Alright guys, I think that is going to be all for this episode. I do hope, whoops, a daisy. It's really hard for me to tell which place has the hole, but I always have to remember it's right underneath the chunk loader. So we have our future plan to work on the crafting CPU, and we now have our, whoa, okay, lagzars. There we go. And we now have our ME terminal set up and some basic storage, so I can start filling this up in the near future. I'll be doing that off camera. And I'm also going to gear up my factory to start producing my crafter, because that's the real big project we have to undertake, is creating 5 bajillion crafting recipes. But we can do it, and it's going to be fun, and the hardest part of the 5 bajillion crafting recipes is going to be the fact that we're going to have to set up furnaces and stuff for the ME system to pull in and out of, and you can set up, using a certain block, you can put a recipe in that block and tell it, like, if you give this thing iron, it will give you back refined iron. So I'm going to have to set that up, and I'm probably going to have to expand my power supply, because my current power supply is definitely not going to be sufficient very long. I was having some power troubles earlier, and I'm probably going to continue having power troubles until I upgrade my power plant. So off camera, I'm also probably going to make 1 or 2 ultimate solar panels. That was a close call. I'm probably going to make 1 or 2 ultimate solar panels off camera to upgrade that. But anyway, thank you guys all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Toodles!